commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, or coercion in which the person is induced to perform such an act has not attained by 18 years of age, or the recruitment of harboring, transportation, provision, or obtained for a person of labor or services through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for purposes of subjection of involuntary servitude, coinage of debt, bondage, or slavery. This is the actual definition that is pertained by our states and our federal definition. So this is the actual definition that is placed by the federal government as of right now. So we have to make sure that we understand when we're talking through the nonprofits, when we are actually talking to some of our leaders, when we're wanting to change anything, when we're talking to our delegates, we have to make sure that we're using the right verbiage. We have to make sure that we understand that, okay? Let's go to the next slide. So the trafficking versus smuggling, there's two different things, okay? So what is the difference between these two different things? Because a lot of people don't understand that. Sex trafficking is when a commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, commercial, coercion, when a person is induced to perform certain acts not attained by 18 years of age, recruitment or harboring, transportation, provision, obtaining a person for labor or services through the use of force, fraud, or coercion for the purposes of subjecting to involuntary servitude or coinage, debt, or bondage. Now, there's a difference between this and the difference between human smuggling, because the center is defined by importing of a person into the United States involving the deliberate invasion of an immigrant's law, the offense of including bringing an illegal alien into the country, as well as an unlawful transportation and harboring of an alien already in the United States. So there's a difference between trafficking and smuggling. So this is two different things. Because a lot of times we'll think, oh, it's human trafficking. All of it's human. No, this is smuggling, this is trafficking. Totally two different things. Because a lot of times we'll sit there and we'll try to say, oh, well, the person's human trafficked, all this. No. We have to make sure we're using the right wording when we're talking to our police officers. We have to make sure we tell them that especially when they're an illegal alien, we have to make sure that we're telling them this person has been smuggled into the country. And especially when we're saying they're human trafficked or they're smuggled. That way they understand what the person's going through, especially if it's a domestic violence issue or a sex trafficking issue. We have to let them know it's a human smuggling issue with sex trafficking. Or it's a human trafficking issue with human smuggling. That way we give them the right wording and they understand what's going on, especially when there's a compounding issue in the home. And they understand that. That way they know how to write it in their reports. They need to understand that. Because if they don't know what to write, they have no idea what's going on in the home. Because there's probably a whole bunch of, illegal aliens in the home, correct? And we need to make sure we give them the right wording. Right? By the Department of Justice, we need to make sure that we give them the right wording inside of their reports. Okay?